Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I thought I would show you how to use the macOS Tahoe 26. So yeah, let's get on with the video and we'll see if it's better than the last one. This is my home screen right here, right now. So you can see my screen, right? So all of these are the apps that I have, and I'm going to change the color for these. Just right click and then just click any one, and then you can change them to multiple different colors. I mean, it doesn't matter, you can pick whatever color you want. But I sort of went with a theme with the background that I picked. I don't know, I love this background. It was created by AI, but still, I want to try to make an awesome drawing like this, but I don't know if I could. I think it might take so much more time. But I tried changing adding emoji to it, but it didn't quite work out. And I don't know why all this sort of looks pixelated to me. I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, every single app looks pixelated. I don't know what's happened to my iPad. I mean, I'm sure it's not anything that is bad. But then, the easiest way to do it is to view it. And I kept on changing and figuring out how the heck I could change this, put symbols on it, but it didn't quite work out. And I don't know why. This is the part where I'm really, really upset with it, but it's fine. Then finally I worked it out. It was all under my computer, and all I did is have to right click, just like I did before, and just do a customized folder. And then you have all sorts of icons and stuff. You could also add emojis. It doesn't matter. And there's tons and tons of symbols that you can add to your folder, which I think is pretty customizable. But I wish there's a way to add patterns and stuff, but I don't know, maybe that's something that Apple should keep in mind. I don't know. I really liked adding emojis on it, but I don't know. I feel like the symbols add much, it makes it look realistic. I don't know if the emojis, it sort of changes the vibe maybe a little bit. It makes it sort of unprofessional maybe. I don't know. What do you think? But let me know your thoughts about what you think about this feature. I think it's great, but maybe, I don't know, the colors looks too bright. I think they need to be more subtle. I wish you could change the color of the folders, change it to something that's more subtle. Now I'm just searching through this whole thing. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I think that was probably the best feature so far, but I don't know. And this clean slate thing is really cool. I think it looks much more organized than last time, but maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Next I'm gonna go to Safari here, and then as you can see, I have the clean. I'm going to Gemini, then I'm going to create a wallpaper, something that's just like this. I don't know, something fall related. So then I typed in fall something. And I don't know, I really liked how it looks done with AI, but maybe I should do a video about me trying to make it look real, like real art. I don't know, I just like the ideas that it comes up with. I don't know what I think about it, but maybe it's good. And yeah, I saved it. I just clicked it, I downloaded it, and everything is on the top bar. So yeah, after it's done, it's gonna take some time. Then I'm gonna add it to photos and then click on it first. Then I'm gonna hit the arrow on the top there, the share one, and then I'm gonna add it to photos. Add it to photos, and then from there you set it as a wallpaper. I don't know how I feel about this. I know it looks fine, but I think I prefer the one that has mountain. I don't know. What do you think? And then I tried to move around this. I don't know. Okay, maybe it looks good, maybe it doesn't. And now I'm going to go back, click it. I don't know why I kept going back and forth, but I really like this thing called web browser extension that I use as momentum. It's pretty great. So you use Safari, then Safari extensions. There's tons and tons of them. Most of them are paid, but I think they're actually pretty good. I don't know how good they are, but I don't know, some of them just don't look that useful. I mean, for Google Chrome, I understand you can add extensions, but for Safari, it doesn't really go with what Safari is, it's just a web browser. Yes, extensions are cool, but I don't know. And I really love this momentum thing. I think it's great. It's great, and I don't know, I like the sleek design of all these, but I think they're pretty good. And I'm trying to go back to see where I got it. So there, Maddox extension, that's all the momentum stuff. It's pretty easy, you just go there and then install it. And then I actually found this cool thing, this cool feature. I think it was hidden maybe, I don't know. So I'm just going around seeing, Apple always hides stuff, but there's this thing called profiles, which you can set up for school or work, and then basically it's like a separate extension, or sort of like a profile, so then you can set it up, which I think is pretty cool. So you can switch between your personal one and your school one, or your work one, or I don't know, there's different stuff they can do. You can create a profile, and then you could also go with the color and stuff. See, it changed it. So, I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. It's something different that I didn't think. I don't know. There are so many features that I think is hidden. I don't know. But there's tons and tons of great features, but I think people find this one most useful, I think. And I'm going to change this to purple, sort of, because I love purple, and I thought it would be more personal that way. And you can change it from switch it to personal and then switch it back to school. It's sort of like a compromise, I think. Instead of having multiple accounts, maybe you can just have this one thing, and then you can have each tabbed stuff for each one of them. But I think it's pretty cool. So I'm switch to the school one. I don't know, personal one looks pretty cool itself. I don't know, what do you think? And I'm gonna click out that, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. But I think it's more organized than it's ever been, I think. This is the best it's probably gonna be. Unless there's more and more hidden features. I get that. So, I don't know actually. We'll see what happens. So these here are all the tabs that I pinned. It's pretty easy. I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT here, and then all you do is click on the tab there, right click, and then pin it, pin tab. And then yeah, that's pretty easy. and you have easy access to all these. And it looks actually pretty cool, the circles. I don't know, I didn't like the design of the Safari, I think, last year. But this year they pretty much did it. So these are all the tabs that I pinned. It's pretty easy access. You just have to click the one that's next to the personal one. And yeah, I know, I might have changed the stuff. And the applications now are all in like one app. You don't have to go back and forth just to look for an app, and you can click list. It's all alphabetically organized, which I think is pretty cool. And then it shows all the iPhone apps that you use with the little icon there on the bottom right corner. So yeah, that is cool so far. And then there's the spotlight search where you can go and search things, and then you can even do messages and stuff. And there's tons and tons of shortcuts you can use using your keyboard, which I'll probably get into later, but this is pretty much all I thought of it. It's pretty easy. So then you can search a file there. So all you do is have to type in the subject, and it basically shows everything that is from your iCloud, from your desktop, everywhere. Then it's all in this little document here. You can also access all the folders and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. And all the stuff. I don't know. And you can also search art folders, specifically this one. I did change all the colors for these because, I don't know, it's just, I feel like changing all the color in folders because they were so bland. I like the blue, but I don't know, I just like it so much. And also when you put, like, let's say you put an image into the folder, it sort of has like this little animation, which I think that's a pretty cool thing. See, I'm gonna place it after I get all the info from it. I'll show you. It's like the coolest thing ever. You just drop it, and then look, it is little animation, which I think is pretty cute. I don't know, I tried to put emojis to this too. I don't know what I was doing. I just want emojis on all of my folders. I don't care. So that's all my folders in orange. I actually think it's good where you can color code them based on like my art. I think I'll try to make all my art related stuff orange. I think that's the best way to stay organized. Maybe it'll help me get more organized. I don't know. So I'm gonna go back to Safari here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I was trying to, so when it's full screen you can sort of like, you can search stuff in this website. I told you there's like millions and millions of stuff that is hidden on from the website here, and I'll give you everything that is related to the iPad when you search this website. It's all in the top corner right there. You just find it in page, which I think it's great because you don't have to, I guess, have to keep on going through it on a PDF or something. And then you just click that for the tabs, the thing with the tabs right there. It's just so satisfying. I kept on doing over and over again. I don't know, it's just the most satisfying part. And then I added a new tab there. I don't know, I sort of like it a lot. So then I went to ChatGPT. Why did I go to ChatGPT again? I can't get away from it, can I? So then here, I went full screen. This is my YouTube channel right here. So this is the full screen. You can see here that it collapses as soon as you start scrolling, which I think is pretty helpful. I wish Google Chrome had this because the top tab thing is sort of annoying, but I think that's a change, sort of. And then I don't know what I'm doing. So here you can go there and then you can move your windows from the left, right, 4 corners. It doesn't matter, but I think you can do multitasking. You can have another window open on the other side, which I think is pretty helpful. So I'm going to open the Notes app here. Then I'm going to go to the green and then tap on and press hold. Then move it to the right. So you have one thing on the left, one thing on the right. And you can keep on changing it according to what you want to do. But 2 tabs open. But I think that's cool. You can also add photos in the Notes app. And you can also make them small, which I'm going to do right now because I think they look so cute when they're so tiny. They just look so cute, so I viewed them as small and I did it to all of them because I don't know. I think that's the cutest thing that you could ever do. And they're so tiny though. I don't know. But I do like it a lot. And also you can go to the top here and they can see all the emojis. I don't know. Every time I used to try to find the emojis, it wouldn't work. So this is the best way to do it. And I don't know. I think it's kind of cool to add all these emojis and stuff. I just love adding emojis everywhere. They just make life more fun. And then I found this way where you can just see all the symbols and stuff that you have collected over the years. I don't know where I get them. They're probably like somewhere downloaded in my library somewhere. I don't know, I saw so many of these stuff and I thought, oh my gosh. Like, I don't have to go back to that. There's a weird app, I think, on the Mac called the Texture something. I don't know how to find it, but this is where everything is stored. All the characters. You can't see it. I don't know if you can see it well because it sort of looks pixelated. I don't know why it looks so pixelated, but I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. And now I'm going to type something and add some emojis, and you can also add those symbols that we saw. I don't know, and then you can keep on swiping. I think I swiped, and then you can see all your symbols that you've added. I think it's cool. I mean, I feel like there has to be a way for them to have it on the iPad too, because I use my iPad more than my computer, but I can copy and paste it from my Mac to my iPad, so that shouldn't be a big of a deal. Yeah, I think that is totally cool, you know? And now I'm going to add, I don't know what. And now here you can see that I'm trying to open this keyboard here, which has a lot of shortcuts, windows, and stuff. That is sort of a shortcut to everything. But I wish the keyboard looked much nicer than it looks now. I don't know. I tried to make it look good, but I don't know why they added this keyboard here. Sort of annoying, but the emoji makes more sense than this. And now I'm gonna do something with it. I don't know what. Probably gonna close it. And then you can add emojis here. Widgets. Why do I keep on saying emojis? So you can add widgets anywhere in the home screen. It doesn't matter. I think it's pretty cool. You can put it anywhere you want. And yeah, I'm done with that. And then next you're going to change the colors of the application in settings. You go to settings, then appearance, and then under there you could change the color. You can make it clear or tinted. I do like the dark one more than, or the default. The default's probably much better. I don't know what I think about the clear one, but I don't know. I just don't like the clear one. And you can also change the color of your settings, I think, which I think is pretty cool. And I stick with this tinted thing. But good thing is that you can change these colors. Actually, color icon stuff are at the bottom. This is just, I don't know what it's for, but I don't know. So there it is. You can just choose any color. Purple, charcoal, graphite. That looks more like charcoal than graphite. Or you can just do dark theme. And there's so many stuff they can do. You can change the size bar icon size to big or to small. There's tons of customization for this now. I don't think this was there before, but I think it's pretty cool. Oh, to make it in the settings, you can make it big or small. But I prefer it to be medium. And go to light or dark. I don't know actually. So I'm gonna close that. Last but not least, the controls. You can add controls. You can add the screen recording, the dark, light. There's all sorts of stuff. And there's also a way to reset it, but I don't know how to reset it, but I think the one that it already comes with is plenty, but yeah, this keyboard brightness thing, I don't know what that's about, but all these are cool. There's tons of customizations you can do now. I think it's unlimited amount of customizations. You can add more just by pressing the plus button. I don't know, you can probably add hundreds and hundreds of these control things. So yeah, I do have the stage manager, the screen mirror, and some capture thing, and this displays and focus mode is helpful. I don't usually use focus mode, but I don't know, maybe I think it's cool. So there's this button which I'll show you what it's doing. I thought it was pretty cool that it did something. I don't know, it probably cut out.